Today on The Real.
3 of Greenleaf's hottest stars are here.
We at a church show, y'all. We got to be safe.
Then,
On Girl Chat, Adria's shocking Google discovery.
and we're craving the compliments.
Sounds like, ooh, she look country.
I can't defend you today, Lonnie. I'm out of it. Guest host, Michelle Williams. The Real. Girl Chat. You? Yes, you. Say aye. Joining us today is a woman of many talents. She's a Grammy Award winner. She's starred on Broadway, and we've watched her slay as a member of Destiny's Child. Please give it up for Michelle Williams. Welcome back.
Love being on the show with you guys.
We
Thank
love
you for
having
you. Thank you.
All right, now, Michelle, recently your girl, Kelly Rowland, was asked by Essence if she would ever want to produce a Destiny's Child biopic.
Okay.
All right, now, Kelly said it depends on how it's told. But yeah, we have a great story. So we've all loved you guys for years, and I know, that we would love to see this story on the big screen.
I'm sure
So
you
I have to ask, would you be here for a Destiny's Child biopic? One. That was the one part of my question.
Is this answer gonna be like set in stone? Okay, no, seriously. You know what? I agree with Kelly as far as long as it's told correctly and everybody gets to tell their story and be a part of it.
Yeah.
I think it's really important. If you're gonna tell a part of my life, let me in on it.
And who would you want to play you?
You know what? I'm all for an audition process, and I go and have a process with all the ladies of The Real. So who
Real?
You want to play me? Anybody want to play me?
Oh, I would so be down.
Come on. Come on, go with it. Come
You
on,
have
lady.
to get Michelle's voice. Your voice is
Yes,
so
yeah.
signature. You can't.
It's so distinct.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do some of the voiceover. Just
Still trying to make some of that check.
That's
Well, of course. It's about the coin.
You know what? I think what you're onto something because that New Edition biopic.
It was great.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
And they were basically, they were involved with who chose,
Yes,
who
ma'am.
played them, and and get the nuances and things like that. I mean, I think I would have to lose a lot, but
I'm with you.
look, let's look at.
Yes.
Okay, now sing "It's My Time."
I was about
Sing
to say,
the
can
theme
you
song.
sing, Lonnie?
This is our time. Come on.
This is our time.
It's going to need a little bit of work. You need to hit us with the say my name and just keep posing and looking and up and down. That was a great music
1, 2.
video. You
This is our time.
Up, down.
So what do you think, Michelle?
I'm not
What
going
do
to do
you
this
think?
with you today.
Wait, what do you
okay?
think?
She's going to keep sipping that tea.
She keeps sipping the tea.
You know what? You gonna choke on it. You sit.
You don't wish that on anyone, Lonnie.
But I would love that. I would love, because I think Destiny's Child really showed what girl groups and the power of song and sisterhood really showed. And that's why,
Thank you.
we want the story. It'll happen.
I love the friendship that you guys still have.
It is amazing. We have been apart for 11 years, but
Wow.
it's not. I know y'all can y'all
It's
believe
been
that?
that long?
It's been 11 years.
What?
But the power of social media makes you feel like it was just yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how if I'm on any social media platform, how you can tag me in pictures, and it'll be pictures I haven't seen in years or something, which brings back great memories. But then it's kind of like, okay, let's move on. But then it's like, you know what? That was a part of life.
What was
And
the
I really
largest
enjoyed
crowd
it.
you performed for, guys?
I would say probably there's an event in London. I think it's called Party in the Park. It's close to 1 million people.
Wow.
That was group-wise. And then solo-wise for me was at an event in Lagos, Nigeria about 3 years ago. It was 750,000 people.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
That's
awesome.
What a dynamic.
Listen, but you know, and I'll say it doesn't matter if it's for an intimate size like this or whatever, as long as we can continue to inspire in whatever lane we have.
Yes.
And same with you ladies. I mean, y'all have the power to touch millions of people. And just please enjoy it, cherish it. And women, we have so much power in what we can say to people and how we can inspire and how we can change life. So whatever platform you have to use it, make sure that it's for the best.
You use it.
Yes.
You know, yes.
Use it.
Now, when Destiny's Child was on the scene, every little girl dreamed one day of being part of a famous girl group. And, you know, you guys made it so appealing. However, a new report from Clap It claims that millennials are so obsessed with celebrities nowadays that 1 in 12 would disown their family to become famous.
What?
The hell
What?
kind of
Crazy.
Ladies, do you think that, you know, everybody is becoming fame hungry? What?
It's not what, you know what? I don't know if they realize that fame it's amazing if you're going to use it for the right things,
reason.
but it's not what it's cracked up to be when you wake up every day and the possibility. I'm talking about the negative part. When you wake up every day and you see your names attached to some foolishness, okay? You know, my baby sister was like, I want to be on the Bad Girls Club. No, the H you don't. And only because of what I've known it to be, but some people actually do shows.
You don't know why?
And they,
because it looks like right now in the society that we live in with, you know, the type of reality shows and things, it looks like they winning. I mean, I hate to say it, but it looks like, you know, Kim Kardashian, it looks like she's winning. Even though she put out a sex tape, all this other kind of stuff, she has a husband now, she has children, she's rich, and her initial thing was she put out a sex video. So it's like, people are like, well, it looks like it doesn't matter.
She didn't put it out, Lonnie.
Okay,
it was
come
leaked.
on. It was not leaked. Okay.
It was leaked, Lonnie.
We're going to go with that story. Okay, we're going to go.
But
the lighting was
I
right.
say the main thing that you said right now, though, is that kids are looking at celebrities, and I think they equate fame with money. And I'm here to tell you, it is a lie. Every celebrity you see is not rich.
Yes.
Everybody famous ain't rich. They might not even own the homes they take pictures in.
Yes.
They, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be. You see us, I don't live in no huge fancy mansion. Like, that's real life, you guys. I come here to work every single day, and it is not what people think. It is not at all that way. It's not like, oh, some multi-million, like, that
But
is
we
not.
perpetuate that,
well,
though.
But you said
it's not only us. It's actually,
I live in an
you know what's
apartment.
the one thing that's put
I don't
the
have no
biggest,
car.
There's only one thing that's put the biggest lying filter on celebrities. Social
I was about to
media.
say, Instagram.
Dude, social media, anybody could look rich. You get that Valencia filter on, you get a couple of crisp ones in front of you, you put it on Boomerang and make it rain. You look like a celebrity.
That sells it to teenagers. That teenagers are like, I don't want to, you know, go to college for all these years to become a doctor because it doesn't look glamorous. It looks more glamorous to them to be famous.
And the reality is, Instagram is just like the best version of your
life reel.
It's the highlight reel of your life.
Yes.
Let's just remember that. But I think the biggest trap that these millennials can fall into by just focusing on fame is they let fame define them.
Yes.
And the reality of fame is that it's not always going to be there.
Yes.
So if you let fame define you, when you're not famous anymore, then what?
And then, what happens after that? For that 1 in 12 that say they would disown their family, guess what, folks? Your family is the one
gonna be there
thing
for you.
that can keep your head on level ground to save you from that drug.
And when you're not famous anymore, your real friends and your family is what's going to be by your side.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
yeah.
Can't And we even talk about how fickle fame is.
Yes.
You guys, one day people love you, and the next day they hate you.
Yes.
It literally could be one thing you said or somebody they saw you with, and you go from being, oh my God, I love her so much, she's inspirational, to they whack, they think they better than it goes so easy. And I think when you've experienced things like that, you wake up one day and you go, this isn't worth it.
Yes.
Or
Right.
I can remember when I wasn't working for 4 years, and my sister was. She was on a show called The Game, which was amazing.
Right.
People used to come up to me like, what you doing? What you doing? How come you're not doing anything? I'm like, people, I'm living my life. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't always have to be working. There's a lot of pressure to keep that up.
Yeah, if you are gonna be famous, be known for something that lasts.
Yes.
That's something that is foundational, something that actually is wanted and needed in society, not something that's trendy and not
A
something.
sex tape is always needed.
Oh my
done.
goodness! I'm trying to teach your kids out there, Mom.
Let that go
You
ever.
saw I came for your kids. I tried.
Okay, well, from seeking fame to seeking praise, I think it's fair to say that everyone loves a good compliment,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
From a like on Instagram to a comment about a new outfit or hairstyle, a compliment can turn your whole day around and give you a nice, confident boost. But what if the compliment never comes? The website Girls Ask Guys posed the question, if no one compliments me, does it mean I don't look good?
No.
So,
Dang.
ladies, do you crave a compliment and get in your head if it doesn't come?
I feel so awkward when people compliment me. I never know what to say. One, I never know what to say. I always either say like, oh, my dress was $45. Like, I never know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like if somebody says, oh, your hair looks really good. Girl, this ain't my hair. Like, I always do that.
Because if you say thank you, you're lying.
I don't know what to
It's very
say.
hard
Yes.
for women in general to take a compliment,
Yes,
correct?
I never know what to say, and then I always feel like I have to return it. So
You look good.
No, I know what
It's
you mean.
not always necessarily
Sometimes
true.
you don't want to
Or genuine.
you don't want to take the credit. You almost don't want to take the credit when you could get like this look too.
Yeah.
You could get this dress too. You could get this hair too. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just say
like
thank
if someone's
you. What's
like,
wrong
girl,
with
your
saying
outfit is amazing. Then I'll be like, oh, you look beautiful too. Look at you.
Yeah,
That's good, actually.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need no
That's good.
compliments. I know I'm the smack.
Come on,
okay?
somebody.
No, I
Wait, the smack?
You know.
Let 'em know.
Now,
What is the smack?
What is
I need to know. Now, I don't care if a woman doesn't compliment me. I don't necessarily care if a man compliments me. But say we're going out on a date.
Yeah.
And I done put a lot of
effort into
Yeah.
it?
And he don't say nothing.
Oh.
Does my self-esteem just go to zero?
Yes.
Or,
No,
you
that
know,
means
you
he's whack. It don't mean you're whack. It means he's whack.
Okay.
A man that doesn't pay attention to detail or doesn't notice, that's a nice new pair of shoes. Or have you ever cut your hair or colored it different? I had an experience like that. I walked out, I'm thinking, yes, he's gonna notice. I got nothing. And I realized it wasn't that my hairstyle was whack. You're whack.
No, but what if it's in their head and they just don't know how to articulate it out of their mouth?
No, some guys do that to play games. They think that they can't tell you you're pretty.
Yes.
Because then you're gonna get gas, and then you're gonna actually realize you're too fly for them.
Oh, I'm gonna have to call him back and tell him that was the reason why.
Wrong.
You know
Wrong
what?
move.
What I love is putting a lot of effort into like my hairstyle, or sometime you guys know I like a lot of adventurous outfits, and I come down those stairs and the first person I go fishing for a compliment is right here. I will come and I'll rub my nails up on her shirt. I'll put my new shoe up on her dress.
Why you do that?
And yes, I do, because why? She's always got a joke ready right inside for me.
She is honest too, though.
She don't want you to be
Lonnie,
great.
If you don't look good, Lonnie won't say you look good.
don't do that.
Yes,
Don't
you
tell
do,
America
Lonnie.
that.
No, it's
No,
true.
you're not gonna lie. You just don't say anything.
You just don't say anything. So if you really like something, then you say, "Oh, you look really nice today."
This is true.
You did, Lonnie. That's the truth.
Is it true?
Yes.
But they're saying.
The other day, I had a really cute striped dress on. It had ruffles. I did my hair in a little braid. My hairstylist, Noogie, I love you so much, got really adventurous and did a fun braid that also went backwards like this.
I actually
It
did
looked like a
that.
roller
Thank
coaster.
you. And then when I went,
Show the picture. If y'all find it, show the picture.
when I came up to
hairstyle looked like a roller
Lonnie,
coaster.
Lonnie said, "Oh, good. We selling some cheese today."
But you know what that
I loved it.
That's still
I loved
the
it.
joke. There's some love in the joke.
You don't even have to explain it to me. If I don't get
There's some
shade from
the
Lonnie, then I know she doesn't care about me. I need to hear
Rebecca
it.
of Sunnybrook Farm. That's what I called you.
It's a character on. It's not a character on some cheese.
No, that was a Shirley Temple movie. See, you know I'm old. That was a Shirley Temple movie. And when I saw her, she had the ruffles and she had and I was like, ooh, she look country. I'm like, so I just...
And then, Lonnie, do you remember when I had my hair kind of like to the side, and then I came out with my outfit and you said, woo, all right, now I get it, because you had me worried. You remember when you said that?
I can't defend you today, Lonnie. I'm out of it. I can't defend you today.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
But it's love, though.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate when you do tell me I look good, because when I look good...
Remember that day you had on them shoes? And
Yes,
I
Lonnie
like,
was talking about my shoes one day, too, but I fixed it. Look at my shoes today. They
Yeah, your shoes
on
on point.
All right, can I
have some bad news for
I
you
just
two
want
down there.
everybody to look at whomever you're sitting next to and pay them a compliment. Go ahead.
I mean, only if you mean it.
Wait, what?
Only if you mean it. Let's keep it
Oh, they
real.
kissed. Oh, they kissing. They paid each other a compliment.
Okay, you guys.
somebody a
And
compliment.
That was good.
And because this is the real, if you got something to say about someone's outfit next to you, turn around and let him know. Because you can do that here at the real.
Oh, don't do that.
No, we need love in the world
do
today.
that.
It's
I'm
love.
just kidding.
There is one good thing that you can find about somebody. Are their
That's what I
eyebrows?
do.
Are they eyebrows snatched?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's one too.
That's what I do.
Does the color bring out their skin? I told you, Adrian,
You sure
I love
did.
that color on
She
you. It
did.
brings out your undertones in your skin.
Look at
But
that.
see, that's the problem, is that when you compliment, why you got to go further with the it does this? You know,
Because
it's
it just shows that I know
I
undertones.
ain't got time for all of that, okay?
I know there's red, there's yellow, there's olive undertones.
You doing too deep.
And the red is bringing out her undertones.
Do you see
I can look at you and say,
See it?
I like that bun on your head.
Thanks, Bill. We took a lot of time on this. I want to do something a little different.
That's it, but then you
don't
want me to
throw shade
go.
though, Lonnie.
No, but you
I
want
know
me to
you're
go.
kind.
You want me to go, okay, I like that bun on your
Yes,
head
because it what?
slims your face
Yes!
down.
Not that I want my face slim.
Teaching each other to have compliments here. This is what we do
shows
on this show.
cheekbones.
Now, Huffington Post recently put out a list titled The 9 Craziest Things People Discovered While Googling a Date. Some women discovered things about their dates, including one woman who found out her date was actually married and a criminal. A man who discovered his date was a professional dominatrix.
Ooh.
And a woman who came to learn that her date had an obsession with Garfield stuffed animals. So, Michelle, have you ever been guilty of Googling someone before you went on a date with them?
I can't hear. No, I'm just playing. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes, right?
yes.
Doesn't everybody, though?
I'm guilty of Googling. I'm guilty of lurking social media
media.
sites. And I actually found out that someone that I was dating for a number of years flew a young lady out while he was out on tour because she was dumb enough to put it on her Twitter that's where she was. So that was the end of the
Wow.
relationship. I haven't seen him since I took him to the bus station.
Wow.
Social media and Google is very telling.
Essential.
It
I'm
is
just
very
saying.
telling.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But wait,
no, for real.
That's the first time I've actually, by the way, said that nationwide.
Wow.
And it felt good.
Well, good for you. Set it free.
Set it free, yeah.
Good for you.
I bet you're going to learn next time.
I don't
Exactly.
think, is there anybody left in the whole who wouldn't Google somebody if they go out on a date with
know,
them?
right?
Because I
Yeah.
just feel like it's such a safe resource to just kind of check out, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of see, what's
What?
on their Facebook page? What's on their Twitter?
Yeah.
What's on your Instagram?
What you getting tagged in?
Do you like,
You know?
are you friends with your family? It's so
Yes.
really
I
tell.
knew somebody for years, obviously. Okay, I knew somebody for it's Israel. Dang, I can't even get it out. Okay, so I knew Israel for years, and then when we started liking each other, I had never Googled him before because I just didn't care to. But now, okay, I like this person, I'm gonna Google him. So I would Google and watch YouTube videos of some of his songs some of them that I didn't know. This is terrible, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, I just kind of. When you find someone attractive, you enjoy watching them and what they've done. I'm sure that at some point, Adam has Googled some old school sister thing.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And I've Googled him.
Yeah, so I went on there and I Googled him, and you know, after watching something on YouTube, you know how it has the suggestions underneath of some other videos of Israel Houghton you could watch? Okay, so I clicked on it. It was like, I'm in love with a church girl. So for some of you guys that don't know, after I filmed I'm in love with a church girl, Israel came on as a producer to get it to actually be in films nationwide. Awesome, right? So that's how I met him. So it's like Israel Houghton's interview about I'm in love with a church girl. So I'm like, yes. Let me hear what you have to say about that amazing movie that I was the church girl in. And guys, this is what I saw.
I thought the chemistry between him and, I just forgot her name. Baby.
He didn't know my name.
Adrian,
Wait
a minute.
My name.
See,
that's what we get from Larga.
I have a question though,
I was
Adrian.
so mad.
Adrian,
I was so mad.
Did you get mad at him? Did you tell him?
I was so pissed about this. You guys
No.
I mean, it was like funny, man.
Yeah.
If I'm honest. Yeah. But I literally sent him the link. I actually sent it to the guy that also...
Oh, my gosh.
I also sent it to his business partner who had actually brought me in to do the film, who I know. And I was like, real nice. You didn't even know my name. Like, you were the producer of this film. Like, I thought I was memorable.
Oh, my God.
You know, I had made an impression.
That was memorable. That hospital scene when he was trying to die.
Okay, you guys.
what?
So I was so mad. He comes to, like, pick me up on a date.
Oh,
and I pretty much was like, you didn't even know my name.
But
and
he
he's
knows
like,
it
what
now,
are you
Adrian.
Guys, they
He knows it
removed
now.
it from the church girl website and everything because I made a big deal out of it. I thought it was actually funny. And how weird, he didn't even know my name. And now he's my husband.
Most of us love to entertain and reunite with old friends, but what happens when they actually wear out their welcome? Stuff.com says 72 hours is a reasonable time period to host someone, but if they could stay longer than you anticipated, you might want to ask them to help with household expenses.
Ooh, really?
But how do you have that conversation? Ladies, have you ever been in a situation where someone overstayed their welcome?
Absolutely. It's like, did your transportation app break? You need a ride home?
You start offering, like, hey, you want me to drive you? Like, do you offer that?
You know,
Is 3 days really too long for someone to stay at your place?
I think that's a little...
You do?
maybe a little excessive.
No,
72
I don't think
hours.
they should have to start paying. I just would appreciate it if they helped with the chores around the
something.
house.
Absolutely.
Yes, to contribute in some way.
Yes.
And please keep the house the same way you came in with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
or
Right.
better.
I agree with
or
that.
better. Yeah.
Yes.
That's my pet peeve.
I
What,
think-
Lonnie?
I just say, when you leaving? That's all.
Yeah. I really want them to leave, but I'm not as bold as Lonnie to just say it. So I've actually, this is so terrible. Oh, and you're going to know exactly who you are, but here it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so I had a guest staying with me, and they ended up having an extra week available that they could stay an extra week in LA.
Okay.
And I really was leaving town, but I just felt uncomfortable with someone being
At your house
in
when
my
you're not
house
home.
without me there. So I lied and said that I was having my tubs resurfaced and that you can't have anybody in the house because the fumes will kill you. And I don't want you to die, so get out of my house.
That was actually a good... No such thing as a good lie, but...
I like having people over, though.
Well,
I really do.
when can I come over? What's your address?
Wait, can you cook?
Absolutely.
Well, then you can come over anytime.
Okay.
Oh, my
But
God.
how long can she stay? How long can she stay?
See, I let
Get this
you
on
could-
record.
Honestly, you could come and stay with me for up to a month, and I will. I know, I'm so generous. I know.
Who is staying at people's house for a month?
Me now. Freeloaders, because I had a girl that stayed over my house. She was looking for an apartment. She ended up sleeping on my sofa for a month. She would not contribute to any of the groceries.
Oh, you gotta go.
No. And came home. Remember when the Isabel Marant sneakers came out? Yeah, no, you guys, y'all not ready for this. She wouldn't contribute to milk. She would eat me out of house and home. And then one day the girl came home with Barney's bags with the brand new Isabel Marant. It's when I lived in New York. You know exactly who you are. With Isabel Marant sneakers. And I was like, oh, is that in my size? No, those were like $600 or maybe more sneakers, you guys. And she was saying that she needed help, so I was helping her, and she was buying $700 sneakers.
No.
Don't ever play yourself.
Rude.
Feel some type of
Now,
way.
could you pay her a compliment today?
No,
Oh,
I got no.
Last summer, Greenleaf debuted on the OWN network and was the #1 new cable series across the board.
Wow.
Yes. And the highest rated series premiere for the network. Now Greenleaf is back for another season, and we have 3 of its stars here with us today. Please welcome Lynn Whitfield, Meryl Dandridge, and Keith David.
You're a big Prince fan like me.
Oh my gosh. I love Prince so much. Do we love Prince? And we honor him, that's right.
And you put your daughter on a Prince diet?
I did. Well, what I did when she was 3 years old, we would have music with dinner, right? And so I would play Prince. And I would say, that, not good. Prince, good. So I would feed her food and feed her a diet of Prince all at the same time.
Oh, wow.
That.
So fierce. That's why she's so fierce.
She's thanking you now.
Yes,
For
she
sure.
is. Yes, she is.
I mean, that's necessary in life. And something that not many people get to experience is you went to South Africa and visited a lion sanctuary.
I did.
Wow,
I did.
amazing.
I also saw Oprah's school.
Oh,
nice.
So, you know, after I went to the school, I went to this lion sanctuary, and I got to do a lion walk with lions in the morning.
But Keith, something happened that was unexpected.
Well,
What
you
was
know,
that?
I got to play with some cubs.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
And they like to play with me too. But, one of them tried to get a little bit too close for comfort.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
They were so
goodness.
close to you.
Watch out, Bishop.
Okay. Almost cut the goods.
You know?
Now, Meryl, you have sung on Broadway.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you got the Broadway life going on. Did you grow up in church? Yep. Oh, right. Now, did you grow up singing in church, school?
Well, you know, it just kind of found me later on in life. I
Yes.
didn't realize I had the gift until much later. But yeah, you know, all those hymns, those were always a part of my life, and you know, that's how I cut my chops for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Were you all church kids growing up?
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, I was Episcopalian,
Okay.
which is much more stand up, say a few words on your knees, stand up on your knees.
Yes, yes.
You know, but it wasn't one of those spirit-filled, you know, praise and worship experiences, which I came to later in life, and it's like, hallelujah, it's the way to go, I think, for me.
That's what you
The way I grew up was it was really kind of a reserved experience like that. But then I would go to my family's churches in Memphis, and they were so you know, they were rocking, they were down, and, you know,
Revival.
oh Lord, you know.
Were you a church kid?
I'm a confirmed Episcopalian.
Okay.
However, I used to represent the choir in my grandmother's church, which was a Baptist church, and I was in their young people's choir, and I also sang with their senior choir because my great grandmother was a member of the senior choir, so we always sang with them.
So we all good
That
good
is
church folks.
awesome. So what can we expect from this season of Greenleaf?
Well, you know, we picked up where we left off in the first season was a lot of what the and how did they and all that kind of stuff. So when we start back, it's 3 months later, and we'll kind of we'll dole out a little bit of the tidbits of what went on and how it went down, how we ended up where we are.
Tidbits, more secrets, some answers, more intrigue, and this time all the characters are becoming more vulnerable and things are unraveling. And
You get to know the family a little bit more.
a little
Man,
bit
and
more.
Lady Greenleaf becoming more vulnerable.
Now, since the show is centered around religion and the church, we thought we'd have a little fun with you guys and have you confess a few things to us. We call this the real confessions. Okay, on the table we have bowls of questions centered around the 7 deadly sins: pride, envy, gluttony, lust, wrath, greed, and sloth. Each of you will pick a sin by reaching into the bowl and we'll read the question, okay? Then you have to answer or confess the sin and spill the tea. Are you ready?
It's gonna be intense. Okay, I'm excited to hear these stories.
All right.
It's gonna be juicy.
Lynn,
Amazing.
you'll go first.
Oh,
okay.
Get a good one. Get a good one.
Which sin are you going with? Oh, gluttony.
Oh,
she went straight
she
to
knows.
gluttony.
I'll go to
Okay.
gluttony. You know, it's something I'm always struggling with.
Okay,
You pick gluttony,
Okay.
and your question is, what
What is my guilty pleasure? Well, you know, it's so boring. It's like coconut pecan ice cream and flannel pajamas on a rainy day with
that's
store
not
clothes
boring.
where I'm
That's
not anything but stay home and eating as much of it as I want.
Okay, Keith,
Yes.
you can pick which one. Just
I can
gonna
reach
go
for
with-
you too.
oh, envy. Okay.
Green with envy.
Go ahead and read it.
If you could have one of Oprah's possessions, which would you want and why?
Listen to that voice. It's
Well.
golden, isn't it? Applause,
Yeah.
I like stylish glasses.
ladies.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So Oprah has one of the most stylish collections I've ever seen.
Yes,
Every time I
that's
see her, she's got on a new pair of glasses. So if I could have anything, I'd have her eyeglasses.
That is a good one.
I'm going to her bank account.
Or at least where she gets them from. I wouldn't wear the same ones. But
How would you?
Not a bank account? Or
We're being so safe. I know we are.
I know.
We are a church show, y'all. We got to be safe.
Well, Merle, go ahead and select your sin.
All right, they went right in front of them.
When you're going with.
Come on now, tell the truth, shame the devil.
Oh, come on. Oh, snap. Have you ever pretended to be sick to get out of school or work?
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Okay,
now.
so the irony of this is that I have a plaque for perfect attendance kindergarten through 6th grade.
Okay.
I didn't miss a single day, but when I got to college, I was like, let me let that go. And my friends talked me out of theater history one day to go to the St. Patrick's Day parade in Chicago.
That sounds
And you know,
fun.
no, we ended up on the 5 o'clock news. We were that rowdy. That's what this gets you. Kids stay in school, okay? Stay in school.
And they do it big in Chicago.
They turned the river green.
They
Yes.
take it green.
We were in the parade on the 5 o'clock news.
Oh, my God.
No college credit for that.
Well, we love
That sounds
Greenleaf,
fun.
and we're glad that you guys could stop by with us today. You know.